inside view cam, Williams almost straight to the top of this white line that will determine who gets the whole shot here in the lights main event here tonight. Round 1 of the Terrex Australian Supercross Championships, brought to you by Milwaukee Tools. We are well and truly in the starter's hands. Please scan your eyes down to the start line. 15-second forward sideways, moments away from the top of the gate, and they're off. Gavin Faith rocketed out of this stuff, but Luke Strike once again.
Ryan Marmot, also sideways, Luke Strike, doing long out to a racer. Marmot off the track, Harrison off the track. They rejoin him as clear bumpers in the first corner. McGinnis gets to a Gavin Faith, very good.
What a start from Gavin McGinnis, top forward, local Darwin rider, ladies and gentlemen. Get behind your hometown hero. He was so nervous coming into this race, but he was well and truly holding his head high here. Second place rider, big mistake, not able to do the triple. Top 3 positions from here will be almost impossible. Now let's keep an eye on the gap between first and second place.
Darwin now past McGinnis and works his way up in the 5th. Another lap in the books now for the number 2 Serco Yamaha of Luke Strike. Gavin Faith at this point in hot pursuit. Ryan Marmot the number 3 and 3rd. Dylan Long, first year in pro lights now for Long, and he sits pretty lowly 4th. Then we go with Darwin, McGinnis and Nick Sutherland.
Very impressive ride from Ryan Marmot here. 3rd place on the race line, Pirelli Suzuki. Dylan Long, after a bit of a mistake on that first lap, dropped back to 4th place, but still doing exceptionally well. Just a couple of little mistakes from Gavin Faith there. He's going to have to try to pick it up if he wants to try to catch up on Luke Strike, who certainly looks to be dropping down some seriously fast lap times in the early stages here of the Darwin final, round 1 of the Supercross Championships.
Luke Strike starting to really find his rhythm through those whoops now, looking very strong. Gavin Faith just rails the top section of that berm. Roughly by my count, Lee Hogan, about 5 seconds now is the gap between first and second place. Then we go back about the same to Ryan Marmot, doing Long sits in 4th. Good battle going on here between, looks like Nick Sutherland, Taylor Potter and Kyle Maker all locked in one.
Gap almost identical now, but first and second place, Yamaha versus Honda. And what a notch in the belt this would be for Luke Strike if he could come out after dominating the Australian Outdoor Motocross Championships in the MX2 class. Come out here and win round 1 of Supercross against that big red backgrounded number 1 plate on the Honda of Gavin Faith. That will do amazing things for the Supercross confidence of Luke Strike.
So 4 seconds is the gap last time around for Luke Strike over Gavin Faith. So 4 seconds at the commencement of lap 3. So I said we're going racing for 15 laps. Faith looking very, very good at the moment, as is Ryan Marmont. Oh, Dylan Long flicking out a bit of arm pump there, so starting to get tightened up.
I reckon about 3.5 seconds now, Cam. 3.5 seconds I'm tipping.
Bang on, Lee Hogan, 3.2 seconds. You are the man when it comes to picking times. Luke Stike now starting to pick off some lap traffic. Gavin Fake picked up about 3/4 of a second last time through. Then we go back to Marmont. Dylan Long now closing on Ryan Marmont.
A great little battle there. 3rd and 4th place, Ryan Marmont against Dylan Long. Well, a little bit of a mistake there for Gavin Faith. All that time that he had made up. He didn't lose too much, but he had a bit of an excursion up this side of the track. Oh, Stike's gone down. Stike has had a crash, but he's up and going. Number 1 versus number 2. Gavin Faith has taken the lead.
Both riders are interested in that lap. 3.2 seconds was the gap last time through. Now Gavin Faith into the lead. What can Luke Stike do? Can he respond? This looks to have lost his edge a bit, doesn't he, Luke Stike, at this point? Dylan Long still trying to flick out that left arm and shed some arm pump. Riding tighter early.
If anyone can rebound from a little crash like that and get straight back into it, it's Luke Stike. He's got so much resolve to up to dig deep, like not many other riders can do. He's got his hands full with Gavin Faith. You only need to give Gavin an inch, he will take a mile.
Stike going to have to gather himself up and get moving forward again pretty quickly here. Gavin Faith won't take long and he'll open up a 5-second gap. At the end of that lap was 1.69 seconds between the leader and second place. Now waiting for Faith to come back in the view, and you can see that gap's opened up. Stike using a different rhythm back up the hill. They sweep right through, left through KTM. Watch Faith speed through these whoops. Seems to just have good momentum. Stike just losing it towards the back end of those whoops and losing drive as the front wheel drops into that gap. Oh, Stike's got his angry back on now. This is a fascinating battle here for 3rd between Dylan Long and Ryan Marmont. Last time through that gap, around about 1.9 seconds between Marmont and Long. That is the battle for the last podium spot.
And a great little battle that is, Cam Williams. Looks like Gavin Faith just stretching that out a little bit now. He's slowly breaking the spirit of the Serco Yamaha rider.
Another 0.8 of a second that time around for Gavin Faith. Oh, Marmont with the ball coming into the rhythm section there. That allows Dylan Long to close it up. That gap's still the same, only a 10th on that lap to the better for Dylan Long. Solid performance going here as well for Luke Arbin. He sits in fifth. What about Carl Macon? He's come from a long, long way back at the start of this race to sit in 6th place right now.
Yeah, terrific come from behind ride from Cale Macon there. He's put on a hell of a charge at number 96 on the KTM 2-stroke. Unfortunately, the one that I picked for the whole shot did not eventuate. Have a look at the battle. We've had a change for 3rd place. Dylan Long has moved up past Ryan Marmont.
1/3 race distance. We're 5 laps in, 10 left to run. Here's your race leader, Gavin Faith, rounding out through that Terex finish line. Another one in the books for Gavin Faith. Luke Stike maintaining contact. Marmont starting to fade as Dylan Long comes on. That gap now between Marmont and Long down to a single second.
Hearing quite a few rev tunes going on out there. It's always a good sound. Makes you look over and see what's going on. But back into sight and across the works one more time. Gavin Faith. Now Luke Stike Looked as if he stayed about the same that time. He's kept that gap roughly the same. Through comes Gavin Faith, about to put a lap down on Nick Geck.
Geck does the right thing, here's him coming, gets out of the way of that battle. 4 laps left to run, 4 laps left to run in this moto now. Luke Stike is going to have to make the move if he wants to get it done. Dylan Long's locked and loaded in 3rd place. My apologies folks, I was calling this a 15, 12 lap moto. We're going racing for 12 laps.
Inside one more time, the number 1 plate up and across the whoops. A little bit of a wheel tap across those last 3. Seat bouncing the triple. And looking in fine form is Gavin Faith as we speak.
Now this battle's starting to heat up for 5th here as well. Carl Macon starting to get the better of Luke Arvin. Last time through that gap, 3.7 seconds between Faith and Strike at this point in time. It does look like it's closing in. This battle for 5th though is heating up now between Macon and Luke Arvin. We know that Macon's going to go the distance at strength. Brennan Harrison a long way back and now really starting to look out of sorts.
Oh, bit of a mistake for Stike through the woods. I tell you what, Luke Stike will have to watch out because Dylan Long is coming. He is starting to reel in our current outdoor champion.
Don't forget about Ryan Marmont in this one as well. He hasn't let Dylan Long get that far at all. So Marmont carrying much better speed through those woods last time through. Yep. 3.8 seconds to gap between 1st and 2nd that time around. I have to say that looks to me like Gavin Faith now starting to manage that gap very, very well and maintaining that over Luke Stike. Battle heating up a 5th at the moment between Arvin and Macon. Macon gets closer, Arvin opens it up a little bit more. Now Faith working his way back up along these monster woods. Intensity now down somewhat on Gavin's Faith. Now on here with Dylan Long, the young Rock Oil privateer. Yeah, Marlon carrying speed.
Through the woods, wow, he's the fastest on the track through these top end woods at the moment.
Marmont looks like he's definitely going to come on strong here and put the challenge in.
Last lap board is out, Darwin. Ladies and gentlemen, get behind the number 1 rider of Gavin Faith as he goes around this track for the last time today. If positions stay as they are, the Cumdry Honda rider will pick up where he left off last year and take a victory here in round 1 of the Australian Supercross Championships. Luke Stike back there in 2nd place. Dylan Long, what an amazing come from behind ride he has done to get up into 3rd. And Ryan Marmont has kept the pressure on the whole way.
One more lap left to run for Ryan Marmont to try and get something done on Dylan Long. Gavin Faith works his way back up the sweep, right and then left through KTM. still looking very, very good, Gavin Faith. Oh, a little bit of an incident coming up. He gets into those woods, but right now Faith really does look very, very good. Stike locked in second, Dylan Long. All out of sorts through those woods now. There goes Gavin Faith, he'll disappear. Down cast those big Carlton dry cans. Going to work his way back up and ride the rhythm section. Last lap forward showing for everybody else. Come on, Darwin, get up on your feet. He's the man. Carlton Dry, Honda rider Gavin Faith wins round one of the TEDx Australian Supercross Championship.
Second place coming through, Luke Stein. Great effort for the Serco Yamaha rider. And Dylan Long, what an amazing effort. A solid third placing there. Back to fourth place, Ryan Mark. Fifth will be Luke Arbon, and a valiant effort from Cale Nickham.
That's an amazing performance from a privateer, Dylan Long. He's got third in the first round of the Australian Supercross Championship on a privateer effort, driving himself here in his van, operating all the way out of down Victoria, so it's a fantastic performance from Dylan Long to find himself on the box. Nick Sutherland now gets a finish line just in front. Kane Lamont and Nick Geck.